Star Wars Rebels Season 1, Episode 2, Droids in Distress. The Rebels are going to steal a shipment of weapons from the Empire. The weapons are called Disruptors, and we find out that Disruptors are banned. Muscle Man Zeb is one of the last members of his species because those banned weapons were used on his home planet. Kanan wants to sell the weapons, Zeb wants them destroyed for good reason. So I felt like the sole purpose of this episode was to bring sympathy to Zeb and to dramatically show Ezra getting angry and defending Zeb in a way that surprises the crew. Agent Kallus, the Imperial officer, seems like a solid bad guy. He's not a wacky sketch from a 5th grader's sketchbook, he's simply a military officer. Agent Kallus confronts Zeb and reveals to him that he was the one who called the order to use the disruptors on Zeb's home planet. The fight that ensues is fun, fast, and not over the top with flippy-doos and somersaults. It was a pretty weighted fight. Similar to the style of the original trilogy duels, but definitely a lot faster. Zeb loses his weapon, he's on the ground vulnerable with Kallus about to strike, and Ezra yells, throws up his hands, which throws Kallus backwards. The crew stands around stunned. I really liked this reveal. It caught me off guard. I actually had a little crooked smile on my face, because I really enjoyed it. The accidental discovery of your powers, surprising yourself with what you just did. It's not like Rebels was the first show to ever do something like this, but I thought it was a great way to reveal to the audience and the Rebel crew that Ezra has something special. Kanan tells Ezra that his Jedi training starts tomorrow. C-3PO and R2-D2 are introduced early in the episode. They are translators for an Imperial officer. I was actually disappointed when I saw them walk into frame, because we have a new crew with a new droid, and I like that. See, one of the biggest problems I have with the Star Wars franchise, and it really started with the prequels, is that everything is always connected. We have to have Vader build C-3PO, we have to have R2-D2 flying with Obi and Anakin, Jabba has to be in the pod race, Boba Fett has to be a clone of a clone prototype. Not everything has to be connected. It's just dumb convenience and fan appeasement. C-3PO and R2-D2 came in at the beginning of the episode and left at the end of the episode. I honestly hope this is the last time we see them in Rebels. Just a simple passing through of two iconic characters. Do you guys remember the AT-ST, the Chicken Walker battle in Shadows of the Empire? It was on the first Hoth level, I think. The mechanical sounds of the walker taking steps, and the classic frantic Star Wars style music in the background. When the walkers come to fight the rebels in this episode, I had a flashback of that boss battle in Shadows of the Empire. Excellent use of music and sound effects. Zeb is quickly becoming my favorite character. He's a smartass, a little cocky, seems to have a big heart, and in this episode you can sympathize with him. I love how Ralph McQuarrie's original Star Wars concept art is being so heavily used in Rebels. Zeb looks exactly like the original concept art of Chewbacca. A lot of background stuff in this episode is taken right out of McQuarrie's sketches. It's pretty cool to see. So, after watching Star Wars Rebels Season 1 Episode 2, Droids in Distress, I can still give it a score of keep watching. Let me know what you guys think of the show in the comment section below. On to the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hello Greedo, out.
Always with you would connect between